Successful enterprises don't just happen. They're built on a foundation of careful analysis and planning that allow them to respond to customer needs and their wider operating environment. Strategic analysis guides the steps it takes to outperform competitors and reach a company's goals. In this film, we'll explore how strategic analysis helps businesses understand their strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats, and how this knowledge informs effective business strategy. So, what is strategic analysis? Well, a strategy is a plan of action to achieve an aim, and to analyse something means to break it down into smaller parts to understand its meaning. Therefore, strategic analysis describes how an enterprise researches and evaluates its internal and external environments to understand the opportunities and threats it faces and identify how best to respond. The external or operating environment includes everything that might affect a business, from the wider economy to social, political and technological factors, customer markets and competitors. Understanding how these factors are now and how they're changing informs the product, what the business creates, operations, how resources are allocated, manufacturing, what is made, how and how much, and finance, the pricing, spending and investment decisions. Strategic analysis uses primary and secondary research sources. Primary research is your own market research or internal assessments only available to you, such as customer surveys or staff interviews. Secondary research is free or paid for research from sources available to anyone, such as internet searches, industry publications, consultancies, or research companies, including things like market trends. Reliable research will provide deep understanding, challenge your assumptions, and identify blind spots in your thinking. This then guides your business strategy, your plan for how you'll organise and run your business to outperform your competitors. Research sources must be reliable and give information to make informed decisions, but not so much that they cause decision paralysis. This is where over-analysing can prevent any decisions being made. To help your students understand strategic analysis, here are some tools for you. Discuss the importance of planning ahead, including how this depends on understanding the current situation and how this may change. Task students with suggesting how strategic analysis might help a startup or scale-up make informed decisions about hiring and investment in new employees. Discuss what forms of research or activity can be used, for example, surveys, observations, data recording, online research, interviews, and the benefits of including independent external researchers in the process. A SWOT analysis helps companies ask structured questions about internal strengths, S, and weaknesses, W, and external opportunities, O, and threats, T. Here are some of the questions that could be asked. For strengths, what do we do well? What are our unique resources or approaches? What would competitors say we do well? For weaknesses, what could we do better? What resources or approaches do we need to improve? Where might competitors say we are weak? For opportunities, what opportunities are available to us? What market trends or changes could we take advantage of? How can we turn our strengths into opportunities? And for threats, what threats could harm us? How are our competitors responding to market trends or changes? How might our weaknesses harm us? An effective SWOT analysis is honest and actionable. This means it does not hide or overlook problems, and it gives clear steps to follow that lead to success. Discuss how internal factors are under the enterprise's control, while external factors are outside its direct control. Discuss how the point of strategic analysis is to do something with the results, so its findings or outputs should be specific instructions that can be included in a strategic plan. Discuss Toyota's 5 whys approach to problem solving, which suggests asking why repeatedly until you get to the root of ideas or issues. PESTLE analysis helps you unpack external opportunities and threats into distinct but connected areas of influence: political, P, economic, E, social, S, technological, T, legal, L, and environmental, E. Because external factors change at different rates, PESTLE analyses can look ahead over short, medium, and long timeframes. You can use the table in the learner resource to delve more deeply into each of the areas. Review each PESTLE factor and discuss ways in which each one might affect a range of engineering businesses. Identifying which elements of the PESTLE table matter can be difficult. You can task students to assign a rating for impact, -3 to +3, and likelihood 1 to 3 to give a simple positive or negative rating to any scenario. This makes it easier to analyse which factors might be priorities. Discuss how doing nothing in response to external factors is not an option. Staying still allows competitors to surge ahead. Let's apply these concepts to a case study you can explore with your students. FutureMake was launched 3 years ago to produce innovative modelling software that designs ultra-lightweight organic frames and structures for robots and automation. After a successful launch and rapid early growth, the company is now considering how to move forward as its software offering, the market, and its competitors all evolve. They could stop selling the product and close the business. Pivot, change the business to focus on automation efficiency software. Go, continue to sell the product but do not attempt to grow the business. Grow, invest in the business to support larger sales and possible diversification into automation efficiency software. The founders have worked with senior employees to complete a SWOT and PESTLE analysis and must now organise and interpret their findings. Students can use the Strategic Analysis for Entrepreneurs online interactive tool to review and organise a simple strategic analysis and decide on a way forward for the company. The tool allows students to organise a variety of randomised statements into strengths, weaknesses, opportunities or threats which can then be prioritised. Students can drag and drop the statements into the position they think is most suitable. Once students have identified the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats, SWOT, they should then rate the likelihood and impact of each on the web diagram. They can save screenshots and then their decisions can be discussed in session. Students can use the interactive tool more than once to explore if a different set of strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats change your understanding and decision. Strategic analysis is a powerful tool that empowers entrepreneurs to make informed decisions, navigate complex environments, and build successful businesses. By mastering these techniques, your students will be well equipped to tackle the challenges and opportunities of the engineering world. Thank you for watching, and feel free to revisit these films or the other resources to recap.